Okay, you guys, Todd is really embarrassed because we're in a hotel and he wants you to know this is not our actual living room. I told him you guys knew that. I tried to spruce it up by putting some roses in a Dixie cup because we're in a hotel and don't have a vase, but you know, this is the Appalachian special, right? Roses in a Dixie cup. But anyway, you see our hiking shoes, everything. So we were not planning. I actually brought my light last minute, didn't I?
Uh-huh.
Because usually we don't get internet up here, do we?
Right, but all of a sudden it works really well.
All of a sudden the internet works really well. So we were talking to Lou this morning, and Lou told us that we needed to film. And so here we are. Sorry if there's any imperfections. Again, we're not at home. We're doing this from the mountains. So we were in a store this morning. I went to go get a map of some trails, and I saw in the store Sasquatch poop candy.
You're in the Appalachian Mountains.
So you got Sasquatch poop candy. So I think I'm going to go back and get some for Jessica's, for Ben.
Oh, right. Yeah.
For the Cryptid Huntress, for her son, to give him some Sasquatch poop candy. So that's where we are. Ravi is sleeping behind us. And so Lou wanted to talk to you guys. And our internet is really strong right now because of Lou. So here we go.
All right.
Anything you want to say before we get started?
No, that sounds good. All right. Hello. Who do we have with us? Same Lou we've been talking to. Service to others. You're here for unconditional love for others. Okay. So the topic we were talking about was
the veil.
Right.
Where is the veil?
As you told us, the veil exists in our pineal gland, correct? And that the reason why our pineal gland is calcified is
the veil. That's the veil.
Right. It's Lizzie. So, right. So we're going to talk about all this trend of people trying all these different things to decalcify the pineal gland is all Lizzie influenced, and that the whole battle that's happening right now here on the planet during our third density, our extended third density, from what we understand, is the Lizzies trying to drop the veil on us.
To create more loosh.
Right, because the way Lou explains it is that would be extremely traumatizing to us if the veil were to be dropped.
Yeah.
It would be like watching.
Don't watch your words.
Slasher,
yeah, but you guys, we asked this morning what was like, would it be like, we'll say Hillary Clinton's laptop, if you guys know what we're talking about, can't say it on YouTube, starts with an F.
Yeah.
And Lou said that laptop was what, like child's play compared to what we would see.
Right. And so there's this big push. I think it also connects with the whole quote unquote ascension movement, thinking.
What is that? He's saying, like, what? Like, there is no.
Yeah, exactly.
You ascend after you leave this earth, like after your life is done. The cycle is done.
The cycle, right? After your third density cycle, our third density cycle is finished. That's the ascension. You can't push it along. Am I correct in saying that? Right.
No.
Yeah.
You have to finish the test.
Right.
You have to finish not really a test, the grade. You have to finish the ride.
There's no escape hatch.
You can't jump out of the car on the freeway. Like, you have to get to your destination. And that's what your soul signed up for. What I said this morning? Oh. What did I say? Oh, about the gut?
Oh,
that right. Here in third density, we need to listen to our gut, not our forehead. Listen to your gut, not your forehead.
Right.
Your gut is your humanity.
So over the quote unquote intuition comes the gut in third density. Is that should be what's guiding us? Not right. People think I think people confuse that. We're trying to open up our third eye, our pineal gland. Right. Lou's saying no.
No.
Right. And that, aside from wanderers, from what I understand, it's that the native third density souls can attain a little bit of intuition. Is that correct?
Yes, open.
Right,
Like,
yeah, but it's not really needed for a native third density soul to navigate this plane of existence, this density of existence.
you got to listen to your gut, because that's the base of your gut instinct is in your lower chakras, which is your humanity, and you're here to be a human.
Right. Yes, correct. So
listen to your gut, not your forehead. Oh, he wants to remind us about if the veil drops, if you decalcify your pineal gland, you're going to be terrified, because all you're going to see is what the Lizzies are doing. You're not going to see Lou.
Oh, right. We forgot about that.
That's what he just reminded me.
Right. Yeah. And so the fourth density service to others that are here to assist humanity during their third density cycle, which is just Lou. It's not your guides, or Lou could be your guide. Right. Yeah. There's
OPs talk about the guides. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And so there are two quote unquote guides here. One is Lou, and the other is Lou just went to Lizzie's. The other
Which for those
is Lizzie's.
demons,
Right,
basically.
Yeah. Right. Those are the only two. You don't have a soul group that are your guides. You don't have angels that are your guides. Aside
Lou.
Yes,
and the angels are Lou.
Right, and that the reason why you would only see Lizzie's if you were to be successful at decalcifying your pineal gland is because Lou only comes
when called.
Exactly. Right.
They can't intervene, like we talked about. Oh, Lou wants me to talk about how fourth density, where Lou is, where the Lizzies, the demons are, is fourth density. It's a step up from where we are. And the fourth density is the only density above us that can really interact with us.
Right.
As themselves, without coming like by wanderers or whatever.
Right.
So Lou is saying that in fourth density service to others, they're in the love state, which is learning wisdom. So Lou is telling us that
they strive towards wisdom.
They're striving towards wisdom because fifth density is contemplation and wisdom. So therefore, wisdom is a far greater, higher vibration than love. And so Lou is telling us this morning, and correct me if I'm wrong, Lou, that for you are about to move to fifth. And so that's why you come across as tough love, because you're starting to gain that wisdom. And Lou was saying that if we were to drop the veil, if all of us decalcified our pineals and we could see everything going on, Lou could not intervene to help us unless Lou was called upon because of free will. And Lou is saying that it's difficult for them because by their nature, they want to step in and help, but that would be interfering with our free will. So that's the wisdom aspect,
right.
is allowing things to happen and allowing people to live their karma and their lessons without stepping in and doing it for them.
Right. And we had figured out,
because that would be service to self.
Right. And so we had figured out that stepping back a second, there's a bit of a battle going on here. And that battle is the service to self, fourth density Lizzies / demons trying to traumatize us by ripping the veil away from our consciousness. And that's not only going to affect us negatively, that's also continuing, I think, the battle that is going on between service to self, service to others, fourth density. Am I correct in that?
They're traumatizing Lou as well.
Right.
Because Lou can't step in and help unless called upon. And then sometimes no. So like even if you're called upon, Lou, sometimes you can't intervene.
Because you have to let people learn their lessons. Right. Yeah. So it's doubly hard.
Mm-hmm. And that's what they're getting close to wisdom, going into that wisdom, because wisdom is, and I can see that because sometimes I think when we coddle people or we are people pleasers, like people pleasing with traumatic response, it's not about kindness. You're not being a kind person. It's a service to self because you're preserving yourself. And so that's what they're learning is I can't serve myself. I have to see what's best for the individual. If the individual doesn't even ask for my help, I can't intervene.
Right.
I have to let them, it's like you can't pray for someone unless someone asks you to pray for them. Yeah, because that's your selfishness. You can't send healing, light, and love to people unless they ask for it. Because if you're doing that, you're doing it for self-satisfaction, to feel like you're better than other people, to feel like you're the authority. Right. When a true wise spiritual person would never pray for people or send healing to people unless that person asked for it, because that's wisdom. Right. You can't interfere. You think you know what's best for somebody, but you don't. They have their soul plan and their plan with God. And even though Lou doesn't have the veil, it's still hard for them not to step in and rescue, even though that's not their job to rescue. And so Lou was warning us this morning. We got started talking about the veil, that the demons, the Lizzies are going hardcore trying to get people to decalcify their pineal gland, because then that allows them to create more loosh, right. Which we know now when they create loosh, they can take energy from that loosh, put it into first density, and they have like tar babies. They have like, they have created a remnants of a soul. And so there is a huge plan here. Oh, OPs are the ones that are typically pushing all this shit.
Yeah.
Because
right.
the Lizzies can fool them. Right. So like, that's what we're talking. This is I'm shaking, freezing. Can I turn the heat?
Oh yeah.
You talk to them.
Yeah. Getting back, I've been doing a little bit of digging about, seeing other quote unquote channelers out there and the information that they're putting out. And that's sort of what started us on this conversation, was about some of these channelers. And for one, they're not really channeling, but they are getting some, random messages from the Lizzies to follow a certain narrative. And that narrative is that someone's going to show up, whether extraterrestrial or angels or however,
save us.
Yeah, to save us, and that people are going to come here to save us.
No one's saving you.
Right.
No one's coming to save you.
Because we don't need to be saved.
No.
Right. Yeah. This is the natural cycle of third density, where we're experiencing everything.
You save yourself.
Right.
You save yourself
by polarizing, making the choices that you need to make here. And if you don't do it this time, they say there's going to be another third density available to you.
Oh, no. Okay. Other people aren't asking either. So who was the person that you...
Other people are asking what?
Other channelers are not asking what you're saying.
Right, asking who they're talking to. They're just assuming, it's my guides or my LOL.
LOL.
Yeah.
No.
Right. Yeah.
A Lizzie. It's a demon.
Exactly. And so all across all the platforms where people are supposedly channeling, no one is asking the basic questions. Who is it that I'm talking to? And that's the most important thing. That's like the groundwork, the foundation of it. Yeah.
So we say, hello, who is here, Lou? Is this the same Lou we've been speaking to? Are you service to others? Are you here for unconditional love for others? Those are always, every time we open, you guys see us always ask the same question. Right. Because if a Lizzie were to come onto the board and say their name is Lou, and we didn't question that, the Lizzie could continue in that manipulation. The demon could continue. None of these channelers are asking if who they're speaking to is here for unconditional love to others. Right. At the bare minimum. Right. They just, the entity comes in and says, "Hi, I'm your guardian angel."
Right. And whenever they're talking, these channelers are talking plural, they're talking to Lizzies.
They're talking to Lizzies.
All we ever talk to
is Lou.
Right. Yeah.
And your grandma and your grandpa are not your spirit guides. Oh, yeah, you said that the same thing this morning. So to believe that somebody that you've known in your life that is passed over is coming back to be your spirit guide is narcissism. It's not taking that person's soul into account. Yeah, free will. So the people that you've known in your life that have passed on still have free will as a soul. And that soul has to go into the next density, whether that's fourth density or doing third again. They're not coming back to guide you.
Right.
Because as they are an identity of this third density, they don't even know, do they?
No.
Do ghosts, quote unquote, know more than we do?
Yeah.
So when people
They're
think
probably more confused than we are because they're stuck here.
they're stuck here, right? So when people think they're talking to their grandma or any person they've known in life that's their guide, who are they really talking to?
Lizzie's.
A Lizzie, a demon. And Lou was telling us this morning, you've got to sit and think about this stuff. It's not all about you, Buttercup. You're not the main character here.
Yeah. If anything, what Lou is helping us do here, because Lou's helping us right along with that.
LOL, Buttercup.
Lou is helping us shed off misconceptions.
Oh, it's all very simple.
Right. Yeah, exactly. We were talking about that earlier.
KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
Right.
It's all very simple.
Yeah.
Every single person you know in your life that has a soul, once they pass away, that soul then moves on to its next destination. If it gets stuck on this plane, it's a ghost. And that ghost doesn't know anything more than you do. And that ghost is stuck here for some reason. Right? So
they're either going to move on to fourth,
or back to third.
right, or back to third, right, and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, and plus, I mean, you got to understand that just because you were in a bloodline, a family in one incarnation, doesn't mean that you're going to continue to be reincarnated within that family. So, right, and so to say that that person is part of your soul group is a misconception, right? They're not.
You're connected by karma. That's it.
Right.
All karma is work. It's cause and effect.
Yeah.
And so once that person's karma is done, once their work is done in this body, they move on. They're not going to stick around.
So what I've come to realize, talking with Lou, is it's super easy to, when you come across a channel information, it's so simple to figure out whether they're talking to Lou or they're talking to the Lizzie. 99% of the time,
it's the Lizzies.
It's Lizzie's, or someone's just faking it. I think most of the time, people are faking it.
Oh, he wants to talk about Project BlueBeam.
Oh, yeah.
And that lady, what was that lady's name?
Linda Deir.
Linda Deir.
Well, it's not just her, though, but we won't go into the other guy because that's not necessarily safe for us. But talking about how they're preparing, that they're talking through her to prepare humanity for voices in their head, basically.
And that literally is Project BlueBeam, you guys.
Brice has talked about that.
It's Sergey Monast. Yeah, talked about it. It's on RUMBLE or Substack. You can find that documentation.
There's the technology out there that they can implant talks.
Brain to skull, voice to skull technology.
Yeah, they can plant thoughts, suggestions, and words. Yeah.
The Lizzies. So Linda Deir is promoting demons, Lizzies.
Yeah, listening to these random voices in your head,
which are Lizzies, and it's promoting the New World Order.
Yeah.
So you have to be super, super careful. This is why educate yourself. Read Sergey Monast documents so that you don't get sucked into this bullshit of these quote unquote channelers because,
OPs. Yeah. So sometimes Lou does give us some messages outside the board, but it's never in voice form.
No.
It's always just a subtle suggestion that you pick up on. You'll do something and then later you'll say, Lou, did you influence me to do that? And Lou will say,
I suggested it.
Right, yeah. And Lou will sometimes say, you're welcome, or ta-da.
Yeah, ta-da. I thought there was something else I was going to say, and now I can't even remember.
But if you're hearing voices in your head,
no.
Lizzie's.
That's Lizzie's.
Yeah.
Or schizophrenia.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Lizzie. That's not, and that's you. If you consider, I feel like the controllers, the bad guys of the world, the service to self, have super infiltrated like the disclosure community, and they're basically telling you the same thing that you learn in these conspiratorial videos, but they're putting it in different languages, so you fall for it.
Right. And I also have a feeling that this technology, this voice to skull technology, can also affect someone's emotions. Yeah, because they were talking about how when they come or before they come, they're going to fill everyone with love and joy.
Bullshit.
Right.
Oh, because if they do that, it's an infringement on your free will.
Exactly, right. Yeah,
If you're watching this is an infringement on people's fucking free will.
Even if it's could be labeled as a positive emotion,
it's still an infringement.
Right. Yes.
On your free will.
Right. And it also goes into the whole disclosure movement that extraterrestrials are going to show up here and save the planet. All I can say is don't get on the ship.
Don't get on the ship. You humans will fall for anything if it makes you ego feel good.
Right.
You humans will fall for anything, and if it makes your ego feel good.
Yeah, like you're
special.
You're the selected one.
We are the special people.
You're privy to this information that the normal people aren't privy to, and that blows up your ego.
Oh, that's deep, Lou. It's because we're ungrateful. It's because we sit around wanting more and more and more and more and more. We want to be special. We want all these things. If we just sit around and realize that we were special because we have a body, we have a chance to save ourselves. We have a beautiful planet we call home. We have loved ones around us. We have animals we love. We have food in the cabinets. If we actually realized we're looking for something more, and that's how the Lizzies get us.
Yeah.
So the gratitude journals are a good thing. People who keep gratitude, they write things they're grateful for, that keeps you grounded.
No.
If anything comes into your life, supernatural, that you didn't ask for, no matter how blingy and beautiful it appears to be, it's not Lou.
It's Lizzie.
It's Lizzie's.
Even though we have this direct connection to Lou, we don't have these amazing things happening to us,
anything paranormal that happens to us is freaky and scary.
Right. Yeah. And it's usually having to deal with a Lizzie attack.
Lou respects human life. That's a good point. Lou respects human life, so Lou doesn't intervene. So all of these people that are convincing you these supernatural entities are going to come in and wow you, that's not respecting human life.
Right.
And the natural evolution of consciousness.
Yeah, and it's the same people who don't seem to be content with
their own life.
Right. Yeah.
They're not doing the work on themselves.
Right.
They're blaming everything on the outside of the outside worlds. They're looking for salvation from outside of themselves.
Right.
They're looking for happiness and excitement from outside of themselves. They're looking for something outside of themselves to tell them that they're special and loved.
Yeah.
It's got to come from the inside.
Yeah.
You have to be, and all these things these channels are talking about are just Prakriti anyway. Again, it goes back to the same issue. Your soul is not your body. Yeah. It's not. This is just a ride for right now.
Yeah, it's almost like they don't feel like that. Like it's a punishment to be in third.
Oh, because of religion, like church religion.
Yeah. Like they somehow have fallen. Right.
No, we're here on purpose.
Right. This is just part of the evolutionary path. And there's nothing wrong with it.
Ooh. Oh, that was you, Lou. He said Earth is beautiful, just look at the flowers.
Uh-huh.
Is that why I felt the need to put the flowers?
Yeah.
Ta-da. So I'm going to take a rose. These smell really good too, guys. Like, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Look how gorgeous that is. This is first density flower?
Second.
Second density?
Huh.
Look how beautiful. Look how vibrantly. And even though the camera, it looks the same in the camera as it does in real life. Look how pretty that is. Why do you want to escape this? Want to smell it?
Smells good.
Like, why do you want to escape that? This is what we're here for.
Yeah.
Stop and smell the roses.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Why you want to leave?
Uh-huh.
He's saying, why do you guys want to leave Earth? Look at this. Enjoy your time here.
And there's challenges all the way up the line. Like, yeah.
Lizzies are always going to have Lizzies around. There's always going to be that pull towards the shadow side.
Yeah, I can only imagine the sorrow that fourth service to others would experience seeing what the Lizzies are doing. And to have to deal with that is a whole nother.
That's part of their wisdom growth.
Right. Uh-huh.
And learning not to intervene. And so you guys, lessons for today. Stop trying to decalcify your pineal gland. You're falling for the Lizzie trap.
Right. And stop thinking that you have to do something towards ascension.
Just live your life.
Outside of just living your life as a human being.
I'm assuming, Lou, if you try to escape your life as a human being, like you try everything to avoid being human because you want to ascend, you're guaranteed a ticket back?
No.
Those who think they in the fifth dimension are the least enlightened.
Yeah.
So those that walk around saying they're in the fifth dimension and they're the least enlightened.
Or they walk between densities.
Yeah, no.
That they spend most of their time in fourth, or they pop in and out.
Imagination. It's their imagination.
Yeah.
Your body can't handle. Our bodies can't handle fourth.
Right. Uh-huh.
Our bodies are made for third. Oh, yeah. And that's a beautiful thing, he's saying. Lou is saying that's a beautiful thing. Your body is a third density body. Enjoy a third density body. Your body as it is now cannot be in fourth. It can't handle it.
Right.
Because it's a density, not a dimension, a density.
And people on the yogic path get stuck in this concept of that, we're gonna continue reincarnating over and over and over again until we yes, we are gonna keep reincarnating over and over again until we're done with third. And that's why you were going back.
And then you go into fourth.
Right, yeah.
And then you reincarnate over again in fourth until you're done with fourth.
Yeah.
And it sounds to me, Lou, like fourth is also complicated and hard. Because you're having to learn tough love. I know.
Yeah.
We're sixth.
Right.
So is that why you're saying I'm good at tough love? Oh, I have wisdom from tough love. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also because of yoga, traditional yoga too.
Right. Yeah.
But it's because sixth density wanderers like we are not fluffy and like they're not Care Bears.
Well, yeah. Well, unless you're Venetian.
The Venetians wanderers. The Venetian, we're Mars wanderers. That was kind of a wah wah. I thought we were from Mars. We're harder.
But we're more badass because we're the warrior.
We're the frontline warriors.
Uh-huh.
And so most Martian sixth density. When we say Martian, guys, we mean that was our third density native.
Right.
We
and that's not the Mars out there.
No, it's different. It's a different one. It's different.
Well, that's a whole other.
It's a whole other comp. Yeah. Don't use NASA as your reference guide for that. Right. It's and he actually, I remember when we first told Lou, he tried to spell the original name for us.
Oh, I don't remember
that. We were like, "What are you spelling?" And he was like, "Ugh, Mars." Like, and so he's saying, like, I'm tough love.
Uh-huh.
Totally tough love. I'm very sensitive though, aren't I? Like I cry easily watching, like I get very emotional, but I'm tough love, aren't I?
Yeah.
And so he's saying, Lou is saying, like, that's easy for Todd and me because that's where we come from. And that's what Lou is learning right now. And so love doesn't always look, wanderers, sixth density wanderers don't come in like your chubby grandma that just wants to hug and kiss you all the time.
Right.
Sometimes sixth density wonders are people you don't like because they're tough love.
Uh-huh. Like they're rough around the edges.
Because they have that inherent understanding that doing things for people all the time is selfish because it's appeasing a part of you.
Right.
And not allowing that it's like, I kind of see it like when you teach your child how to tie his or her shoe. Like at first you do it for them, you talk them through it, but then you just kind of have to let them trip on their shoelaces until they figure out how to do it. Otherwise, if you keep tying the shoe for them, they're going to go to college not know how to tie their shoe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's funny to think about when people always are talking about, love and light and this and that, but right. Lizzie, right? Yeah, and so it seems like as soon as you get into the quote unquote love and light density of fourth,
that's the Lizzie world.
You're immediately trying to shed that off and learn wisdom. So
it's not love because
right. Well, it's not all love and light, but fourth, service to others, being the density of love. Mm-hmm. Immediately as you get there, it seems like you're trying to transcend that and refine that into wisdom. And so
it's not rainbows and kittens.
Right.
It's hard here. Oh, okay. I got it. It's like exposure therapy.
Right.
So when you get into fourth, all of a sudden you can see everything. You can see what the Lizzies are doing. You can see the helpless people in third density. There's no veil for you. There's no astro quantum realm for you.
There's no way you can escape it.
You can't escape it. And so he's saying it's hard. Yep. Like do you go into like shock when you first get to fourth? Right. And then you have to restrain yourself.
There's an integration process. And we've talked about that before.
Oh, elders assist. So they're in a social memory complex, but in that grouping, there are elders, like souls that have been there for a while, that kind of assist.
That are probably closer to fifth, and they can assist one that just show up and are
freaking out.
Uh-huh. Right. Yeah, I can only imagine. And so people have this concept that once we're out of here, once we escape third, it's all love and light and pure bliss. But it comes with its own set of challenges.
Yes. Expectation and reality. So expectation versus reality.
Right. Uh-huh.
We've been conditioned to believe that where the angels come from
Yeah.
is this beautiful walking streets of gold,
Right.
incredible place, and it's not.
Pure bliss.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's actually loose at its heart here.
Because they talk about also being exhausted sometimes. Yeah. And being in pain.
And they get sick.
Yeah.
And they have vacations.
And dinner parties. Yeah.
So it's not, you're never going to shed this polarization. Never.
Yeah.
Never.
And never going to I mean, maybe at some point you transcend major difficulties. I don't know. No. Right.
No.
All the way up the line.
And fifth is boring. Because that's fifth is like the ashram.
Right.
It's the wisdom, so it's the contemplation. It's when the soul goes quiet and contemplates everything it's learned. And for the Lizzies, for the negative side, the demons, that's when they have to sit in the corner and think about what they've done. Or both sides are sitting in the corner thinking about what they've done. It's just harder for the Lizzies. And he's saying for us, it gets a little boring. Fifth gets boring sometimes. But I'm assuming when you get to fifth, when you first get there, is it a time of rest? So you're glad to be there at first, but then once you're about to go to six, you're like you're ready for more conflict?
Because they come back here and they wander.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like the reward after
be able to come back and be entertained.
Do it all over again in a sense. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Stop trying to escape. And Trump never said he was going to save you. Just America politically. Hold on, Lou, before you finish that. So Trump, he's saying, don't escape. You don't try to escape. And remember, Trump never said he was going to save you. Just America politically.
Right.
Never said he was going to come in and get all the bad guys. And he never said that. Stop putting words in people's mouths.
That's service to self.
Service to self. Stop putting words in people's mouths.
Right.
Trump. And I've been thinking about that a lot, actually, because we listened to that Joe Rogan podcast where he was talking about like 4chan.
Right.
And I was like, wait a minute. Like, no, we've never heard Trump say that he was going to save anyone. He was just going to save America politically.
Right. Save the Constitution.
Save the Constitution.
Save America from getting destroyed.
America first. As a president, he never said anything about saving the world.
Right.
Other people put words in his mouth.
Right.
Because they're selfish.
Yeah.
And expect somebody to save them.
Right.
And even in America, he can't save individuals, can he? No.
Was that service to self?
Because that's service to self. He has to save the people voted him in. He's saving the Constitution by free will, but it's up to us as Americans to maintain that and to make sure we vote publicly or locally, governors, that we take care of ourselves. He's not here to save us.
Right.
Thank you, Lou, for clarifying that. He's good. He's service to others, but he's not here to save you. Stop putting that on other people. You got to save yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like, were you going to say something more, Lou? Open. It's kind of a
Would you say something more?
Always I open it. Question right there.
Anything else we want to talk about on those lines?
Is there anything you?
I just didn't know if we covered all the channeler stuff. I just don't want people to continue falling for the false channels.
We put the message out and up to them. We can continue to speak on it, though. Review now. So for Todd and me to review. Okay, so let's review what we've learned today. So number one, stop trying to decalcify your pineal gland. That's where the veil lives, is in your pineal gland, and the veil is there for a reason. Listen to your gut, not your forehead.
Right.
Number two, when an entity appears to you or you start talking to an entity, it's vitally important that you ask the entity who it is, if it's the same entity you've been speaking to, if it serves for service to others, and ultimately, is it here for unconditional love to others?
Right. And then if you're following a channeler, you're listening to following channeled material, to make sure that, you know, one way to figure out if they're talking to Lizzie's, if they're talking plural.
Guides.
Angels.
Yeah, it's never plural,
like
right? That. No, it's never plural.
Right. And then if they're talking about someone's going to come here and save us, that's Lizzie's.
Yeah, it's Lizzie's.
Yeah. And what else is there?
Enjoy being on Earth. Smell the beautiful roses, as he said.
Have gratitude.
Gratitude.
That'll help you stay grounded here.
And be here experience. Now. Santosha, which is a Sanskrit word for inner contentment. Look around you. Be grateful. Earth is beautiful, he's saying.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
That we're in a good position here in our third density because we haven't destroyed the planet yet.
No, and especially for Westerners, we know this just because of us are traveling. Like, we're so blessed to live in America. Like, we're so blessed. Like, we've lived in third world countries, developing countries. This is heaven where we live. Regardless of all the bullshit going on, this is still heaven.
Right.
So, and deal with yourself, deal with your emotions. Ask yourself. Get out of this narcissistic trait of like thinking people are there, you know, your grandma, your grandpa, they're an individual soul. They have to move on. So if something's coming to you claiming to be grandma or grandpa, it's a Lizzie. It's a Lizzie.
Right.
Period.
And that we're all special. No one's more special.
No one's more special. No one's ascended. If Lou said if someone's saying that they're in the fifth dimension or they're coming in and out of densities, that's bullshit. They're the least enlightened among us. People who say that are the least enlightened. They're the clueless ones among us.
Right.
Don't put words in people's mouth.
No.
Watch for AI. Watch for AI. Because there is a reason why you don't put words in people's mouths.
Watch for AI.
So AI making people say things they didn't say. Watch for that. Because there is a reason why the Lizzies or the bad guys want you to start putting words in people's mouth. Oh, it's a form of black magic. It's like spell casting someone.
Right.
And it overrides their free will.
And AI is going to be service to self.
The way to polarize service to self.
And AI start rewriting history. Yeah. People are starting to rely on it way too much.
Yeah. So, and Lou too, like we were talking about today, I'm trying to think of other things. We were laughing. We were coming down from a trail about like questions people ask you. You have confirmed that there are such things as skinwalkers. There are such things as Bigfoot, Dogman, Mothman. Chupacabra. You've confirmed ghost. What else has Lou confirmed that would be considered like paranormal?
Body doubles.
So you've confirmed these really wild things that are paranormal, but yet most people focus on the stuff
That
doesn't exist. That's fake conspiracy. That's junk conspiracy.
Right. I think they're more comfortable with that because the fear of knowing that there are such things as skinwalkers.
Oh, what I said. What did I say? Oh, because the things that you have confirmed that are real, we don't understand. And so, as Todd was saying, it scares us.
Right.
It makes us feel out of control.
Yeah.
When we don't know what a skinwalker is, we don't know what these things are. And it's scary because we at that point are not in control.
Right.
But
because we don't have natural predators necessarily aside from the Lizzies. Oh. Right. Yeah.
Lizzies,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. But I'm saying we do have natural predators, which would be
skinwalkers,
Mothman.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, those things could be.
Will Bigfoot hurt you?
They're just funny, like Lou said.
They make you giggle. They're kind of dopey. So we have all these crazy paranormal things that are real, but yet people are still focusing on like the twin flames and stuff that's not real.
Right. Yeah.
And is it because with the stuff like the Nasara, the med beds, that is that also enticing the ego? We were talking about that, and I'm more fascinated with like the skinwalkers and the stuff, but because of all the yoga we've done, we face some really hard things that are out of our control.
Yeah, right.
I'm used to it. You got a little Indian man coming to pull your leg behind your head. You just surrender, and you realize you're not the main character. You have humility, yeah. So I was thinking, you guys, like how wild it is. So moving forward, when we get back from the mountains, I mean, if you guys have any questions, and I know Lou said we can review. We've reviewed it. And we can continue to talk about this stuff when we get back. I just felt like Lou felt like it was important to get this information out. Someone asked. Oh,
yeah.
So someone watching right now asked, and so that's why Lou had us do this, because Lou already told you guys in a previous episode that Todd and I are just tools.
We're happy to be tools of this.
Lou's like, I'm going to use you guys. Like, it's not about Todd and me, or it's about Lou talking to you. You guys watching right now, this is about you. And so somebody asked, and so that's why Lou was like, get your board out. I need to talk to someone.
Right.
Oh, this is less scary for people.
What's less scary for people?
On the board. When we on the board.
Right, yeah.
Because it's such a force. And Lou already did a show where he talked about, in the Bible, when the angels appear, they say, don't be afraid, because it's such a hard energy. And so, Lou, you're aware of that? Brice can handle it. See you. I can handle it.
Right.
A little snorted laughing.
Yeah.
So for people watching, though, he doesn't want to scare people.
Right.
Lou does. So that's sweet, Lou. Yeah, so sweet. So whoever asked for that, there you go. Yeah. Ask and you shall receive, seek and you shall find, knock and the door shall be opened unto you. Ta-da. So we reviewed everything. Okay, let's go over it again. I feel like because somebody asked. So obviously somebody must have been thinking about the pineal gland.
Yes.
Okay, so the veil is in your pineal gland. It's inside of you.
And it's calcified for a very good reason.
The darkness did not calcify your pineal gland, right? Yeah, no. Who calcified the pineal gland for us?
God.
Because
God was asked.
Yeah.
Right, and that's one reason why the wanderers are here.
Here to keep the veil down.
Yeah.
Keep the veil down, because in Mars we did not have a veil, and it was terrifying.
Right.
And so we petitioned for there to be a veil. Veil was dropped over the pineal gland.
Right.
So what you perceive, that makes sense. So what we see out of our own skulls is not what's actually, there's more there. But because we have the veil over the pineal gland, we can't see it. Sometimes we feel it, correct? Wanderers, we talked about that this morning. People wander like Todd and me, have half a pineal gland. So we have half the veil is available to us, which I'm telling you,
it's a little thinner, and
it's thinner for us. And I'm telling you right now, we've talked about, so many people want to be wanderers. No, you don't.
Absolutely not. Well, Lou does.
Yeah, Lou wants to be, but when you're at Lou and you come down into your body, you're not going to want this anymore. LOL. It's hard. It's a hard life. And the paranormal shit that happens to us besides Lou is never, and we only talk to Lou really on the board.
Right.
But everything else that happens to us is intense, and it's scary because it's Lizzie's. And so if we're only seeing like a quarter of what's actually going on, I don't want to see anymore.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Right.
So you want to listen to your gut, not your forehead. Listen to your gut, your stomach, not your forehead.
And the fact that your pineal gland is calcified is not holding you back. Right. No.
People
think it's a crutch. People think that they'll have more intuition if their pineal gland is decalcified.
Lou, you got to be shitting me. All the foods we think calcify our pineal gland actually decalcify it. So all the processed foods
are decalcifying,
are dissolving it.
Wow, now that's crazy.
Because that's the point. That's the big battle here, is getting that veil to terrorize us, to terrorize humanity.
Right, because people think that once they decalcify their pineal gland, that they're going to see love and light, and they're going to be in bliss. Right, and they're going to have a leg up in this density.
It's a horror house.
Right. Yeah.
You're going to see blood and guts everywhere.
Yeah.
You're not going to see Lou. Lou already said you're not going to see it.
A 24-hour slasher film.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to escape it.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be hunted.
Oh.
So you're saying once the veil is removed and we as humans know exactly what's going on, there's no hiding it. Like the Lizzies aren't going to try to play dress up.
Right.
And dress like an angel.
Yeah, they're going to go after you.
They're going to. It's going to be fun for them.
Right. Well, and because that they can create the loose that's needed to create more of their minions.
It's going to be a hunting party.
Right.
Where you think they come raw because of bilocated. So the hunting parties
would be the doubles.
Would be the Lizzies in the bodies terrorizing.
Wow.
Your eyes just got really big. Have we talked about bilocating?
Yeah, we did in another episode about how they bilocate.
So that's where the hunting parties come from. That's what the Lizzies are going to do to us once the veil is dropped.
And we had talked about that before. I don't want to get into that subject right now, but because it's a little too dark but how the public unalivings and stuff like that, is that what you're talking about?
No, the hunting party is like in Germany.
Oh, right.
The human. I don't want to say too much because of YouTube.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So quit trying to decalcify your pineal.
You don't know. Lou said we're the blind leading the blind. You got to trust your freaking body. You got to trust what was given to you. That calcified pineal gland is a life raft, isn't it? Trust your gut. Core exercises.
Oh.
You want a stronger gut, do some crunches. And leave your pineal gland alone. Because it's that way for a reason. You don't want to see what is actually going on.
Yeah.
It'll terrorize you. It's a life. Ignorance is bliss.
This is not the density of knowing.
This is not the density of knowing.
You don't have to know a whole lot to get out of here. It's really simple what you do need to know.
It's simple. Keep it kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
Make good choices. Work on yourself. Be in your human experience. Laugh when you see candy that Sasquatch poop.
Right.
Smell beautiful flowers. Stay in crappy hotel rooms with your partner and have fun.
Yeah.
Watch comedies.
Get out in nature.
Super easy. And you ain't coming back until you wander. So enjoy being here, because Lou just said you ain't coming back again until you wander. And that's in sixth density.
Yeah, and that's not fun.
That's not fun.
Not as much fun as you could have as a native soul person in third, because you don't have the challenges that wanderers have.
Right. And enjoy the mystery, because third is about mysteries. Enjoy the mystery. Enjoy the not knowing.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It was funny. I was telling Todd this morning, we were up at Black Rock, which is high trail.
Black Mountain. It's not
Black Mountain. Not Black Rock. Sorry, I was thinking about the hunting parties. Black Mountain, which is a bunch of trails. It's a national park. It's where we do the big long, which we now found out today is actually 12 miles that we've done twice. So no wonder we were so exhausted. But we went up to the top of it to get a map to look at and I walked into like the visitor center, and there was this funny old guy working the cash register, and there were all these, pardon me for my friends from the north, I only know how to say it this way, there were some Yankees in there, and I could tell by their accents that they were not, and we were up high, weren't we? Up high in the mountains. Yeah. It was very foggy.
Like up in the cloud.
Very foggy, and we're used to it. It just gets like that sometimes. And the people from the north, the Yankees, were like kind of berating this old man. Like, when's the fog gonna move? And the guy was like, well, down in the holla, which is the valley. Why do they call it a holla?
Because I think you could holler and hear your echo.
You're in the valley. That's where the towns are always in the valley. So down the holla, which is the valley, he goes, down the holla, they call it fog. Up here, we call it clouds. And then he goes, and darling, you're in the Smoky Mountains. Right. This is why it's called the Smoky Mountains.
They wanted to see the views. They wanted to know if he could turn off the fog machine.
I don't know when it's going to clear out. And there were some other guys in there that were from this area, and they were like, "Yeah, it might pass, but it might not. This is just this is part of the Smoky Mountains." And when those clouds hit those mountains and become smoky, we were going like 2 miles. You were going so slow because you can't see in front of you, and you're up high, like
windy roads.
It was gorgeous. It was gorgeous, and that's just part of the mystery, though. Like that just maybe you just gotta enjoy it. Like you're in the Smoky Mountains. That's why they're called the Smoky Mountains. Like enjoy it.
You're here in third with the veil, which is like a big fog.
A big fog anyway, and it's for your own good. Here, eat some Sasquatch poop candy and enjoy the mystery.
Right.
LOL.
Yeah. And kick back and relax into the knowing that you don't have to necessarily. You don't have to figure it out to get out of here.
All you have to know is whether you care about other human beings, whether you have empathy for other human beings, empathy for animals.
That you don't get too caught up in prakriti.
Right. You don't get too caught. Do your work. Do your exercise. Explore yourself.
Yeah.
And know that this too shall pass.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and feel thankful that you don't have to be saved.
No, you don't have to be
Yeah,
saved, nor
right.
you just got to work on yourself.
Right.
You're not-
because when you think you have to be saved, then you feel like you have to be something to be worthy of being saved.
Right.
And so that whole ties into the
Us versus them,
Others-
hierarchies.
am I good or bad? Am I doing, it's like the naughty or nice list.
You're both. You're both good and bad.
Right. And that's why you only have to have 51% service to others to move on to another challenge.
And laugh.
Yeah.
Laugh at life. Laugh at it. That's the secret. If you're saying it's simple, Lou,
Yeah.
just be a human.
Yeah.
Figure out what your favorite movie is. Figure out what your favorite food is. Like, enjoy your humanness. Stop and smell. Look how beautiful that is. Look how gorgeous that is. Look how vibrant that pink is. Like, guys, really, like, look at that. Like, it's beautiful. Do you want to look at this all day and smell this? Or not be able to appreciate this because you're too busy watching Lizzie's slasher films?
Right. No.
Oh,
What was that?
Todd love work. You want it to use it as an example for others?
What about?
So he's having Todd figure out like how he shows love and receives love.
Oh, right.
So you want others to do that too?
Yeah, that's important.
That's important.
Yeah. In service to others. Figure out what how your natural tendency is to both give and receive love. Yeah.
So figure that out.
Yeah.
And then you're on the path
Right.
to fourth. Think of times when you knew you could not intervene. Also think of times. So Lou wants you guys to figure out how you give and receive love. And then to also contemplate on times in your life where you couldn't intervene.
Where you saw someone in difficulty, but you knew that you couldn't step in and save them. You had to let them go through and learn their own lessons.
And that will help you understand Lou more, fourth density more.
Right.
And will that give people wisdom and better discernment over what is Lizzie influenced and what is not?
Yeah, that's a great one. Yes. Understanding what it means to have tough love and to give someone the supportive space to learn the lessons themselves.
To respect boundaries of letting souls live
Right.
their own karma.
Right. And
so when you can
letting souls learn their own lessons, because those are the most valuable things that you have here.
Yeah, if you interrupt the lesson.
Yeah.
That's great, Lou. So sit down and think about how you give and receive love. And in times when you've wanted to step in and intervene so bad, but you knew you couldn't.
Yeah.
Because it would mess with somebody's lessons.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Goodbye. All right, you guys.
Right.
Well, ask us any questions down below. And I said, Lou said we'll go through this again.
Ask Lou some questions.
Ask Lou questions. Yeah, not us. Ask Lou questions down below. But give us ideas so we can plan.
But what I was saying was you could leave your questions down below, but you could also talk to Lou on your own.
Yeah.
And ask Lou questions, and Lou will make sure that they're answered.
As Lou said, if Lou can answer them.
Right. Yes.
It says sometimes you're going to call on Lou and Lou can't step in.
Right. Yeah. Because that's their work.
That's their work to not do it all for us.
Right.
So, yeah. And let's also do more shows, like what I was saying about skin, fun, Lou has confirmed so many wild things.
Yeah.
Wild stuff. There's more land on our planet.
Oh, right.
He's confirmed that it's neither round nor flat, the planet.
Yeah. And the other land was a big one, that there's another huge civilization that doesn't really know we exist.
And we don't know they exist.
Right. Yeah.
So he's confirmed so many crazy things, but yet people just ignore it and they go straight to undergrounders. He's confirmed. People go straight to the twin flames and the Nasara and Nedbeds. And it's Lou's already told you that's bullshit. It's junk conspiracy.
It's all Lizzie.
That's all Lizzie influence. But the stuff that he has confirmed is wild because it just goes right over people's heads. And it's like, he literally just told us that skinwalkers are real.
Right.
He literally just told us Bigfoot is real, and people just don't even pick up on it, and they go straight back into Nasara med beds.
Yeah.
You know, so, which is, I mean, I get it. I know why.
Yeah.
It would be awesome if we knew $1 million or more was coming. Yeah, there was a special tanning bed you can get in to make you young again. Like,
not going to happen.
Not going to happen. That's Prakriti. That's getting stuck in Prakriti.
Right.
Age gracefully.
Yeah.
And guys, once again, one more time, stop and smell the roses. Smells so good. We got these to make our hotel room smell better because we come in all sweaty and dirty from
hiking.
So, all right, you guys. I hope you have a happy new year.
Yeah,
and
thanks for joining us.
Soon. Bye, everybody.